Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Greensburg, Pennsylvania. It is a PIHL Class A matchup between the Quaker Valley Quakers and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. The Golden Lions are still heading out here momentarily as the Quakers are on the ice. My name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on the networks of 10 Band TV and Pittsburgh Hockey Digest for Berg Hockey Night here from Kirk Nevin Arena in Greensburg at Lynch Field, of course. We're going to start with the Quaker Valley Quakers. They are led by longtime head coach Kevin Quinn. Noah Kenneweg will be wearing number 2. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the lineups for this evening, so I'm going to just take a stab at it and let you know who's possible. Max Modrovich will be wearing number 4. Number 6 will be Ben McHenry. Number 7 will be Hunter Kronk. Number 9 will be Coleman Carey. Sawyer Crotein will be wearing number 10. Jace Vassbinder will be wearing number 12. Will Watson will be wearing 16. Jack Watson will be wearing 17. Lance Shaner will be wearing 21. Liam Welch will be wearing number 32. Tristan Bemis will be wearing 43. Aiden Dilliman will be wearing 45. Ian Lorang will be wearing number 54. Charlie D'Antonio will be wearing number 58. Landon Booterbaugh will be wearing number 65 tonight. Let's see if I can get the starting goaltender here momentarily. Charlie Pyle will be wearing 67. Colin York will be wearing 71. Luke Kohler will be wearing number 82. Number 83 will be Jacob Kiesel. Number 93 will be Kieran Kane. Of course, once again, they are led by head coach Kevin Quinn. They are 2-0 on the season. On the opposite side, in the white with the brown trim and yellow gold accents, it is Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. They are led by head coach Corey Mensch, 2-2 on the season. It'll be number 2, Mikey Kingerski. Number 7 will be Noah Outley. Number 15 will be Cam Sharrock. Kyson Ty will be wearing number 18. Cooper Outley will be wearing 27. Number 28 will be Jeremiah Falk. Tristan Gonzalez will be number 31 tonight. Hunter Webb will be wearing 41. Number 43 will be Bryce Ferraz. Number 55 will be Luke Dieter. Number 59 will be Max Addison. Number 79 will be Dylan Swarzinski. Number 86 will be Carter Sharrock. Chase Kushner will be wearing number 87. Number 91 will be Ethan Patrick. Ace Klingensmith will be wearing 97. And Luke Dinkel will be wearing number 98. We're at about 3 minutes here till the opening face-off at Kirk Nevin Arena. Thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Night on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. We will be recording in case we have a little bit of a lag and such for the tech side of it, as we're still working out the tech issues here at the Kirk Nevin Arena. We'll be back in a couple minutes with your opening faceoff.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
All right, we're about ready for face-off here at Kirk Nevin Arena. Once again, thank you for joining me here. 2-0 Quaker Valley and 2-2 Greensburg. As with every other game that I've ever called, the names will come with the numbers as the game progresses. Once again, we are recording this game. We will re-upload. A fresh copy as we are on an unstable network here. Looks like it's going to be Vasbinder and Chirac stepping in for the opening face-off. And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway here at Nevin Arena as it's one back for Quaker Valley. They'll dump it back into the zone for an icing call. That was Will Watson, the captain, dumping it in. 16:55 remaining in the first. Face-off coming up to the right of starter Landon Buderbaugh. Buderbaugh, a junior this year for Quaker Valley. Bassbinder will be thrown from the face-off, and it'll be won by Quaker Valley forward. And into the zone. Dumped in by the Quakers. Ty will get it in the corner. He'll be tied up with Bassbinder. Modrovich will get into the ruckus there with Chirac. They'll go back and forth. The two squads line up. Vasbinder will take the puck. He'll be knocked down in the corner, and it'll be cleared out by Greensburg. Salem. Ty will chase it down, but Watson gets to it first. He gets it up off the referee's skate, but out of the zone. He picked up. York couldn't get to it, so he'll have to regroup, and it'll be Vasbinder picking it up and carrying it in, dumping it into the zone all the way around. It'll be Outley. Outley in the far corner. Picks up the puck, throws one across. Mikey Kingerski. 10 seniors here for Greensburg Salem. Kohler loses the puck with Kingerski, and it'll be dumped back to center. Giesel will dump it into the zone. Giesel around. Looking for Swerzinski. They'll just dump it around. Giesel. It's an into the corner. It'll go around. Kennewick will chase it down. Has a little bit of pressure there, and it'll be picked up by Greensburg Salem. They'll get it back up to the line, but not all the way out. They're picked up, and Swerzinski will battle along. Shot on and cleared outside of the zone. Dieter back in. Luke Dieter comes and shoots one through the crease. It'll go back up to the point. It'll be dumped on by Salem, and they'll wait around. Picked up by Liam Welch. Welch just dumps it into the zone, so Swerzinski will take it on the backhand, carries it across center. Faras couldn't get to it. It'll be picked up by Hunter Kronk, and Looks like we've got a penalty or two coming up. There'll be a hooking call against Carey. And it will just be on Quaker Valley. A face-off coming up all the way down as Greensburg Salem heads to the advantage. .58 remaining in the opening period. Coleman Carey heads off for the hook. Face-off coming up to the right of Booterball. It'll be one at Quaker Valley, but Greensburg Salem will control the puck. Swerzinski gets the puck, gets up to Sharrock. He'll dump down into the corner. Back around. Sharrock. Back to the point. Swerzinski waits, drops it back for Kushner. Kushner, slap shot, just wide of the net. Back around, Kongursky down low. Kongursky has to go up. He'll collect it, throws one through the slot, but it'll be picked up and makes it all the way out. That'll be Ben McHenry carrying it in. McHenry coming in, trying to get around, does so, but loses it behind the crease. It comes back up, and it'll be picked up by Dylan Swerzinski. We'll let this one go out for Sharrock. Sharrock will carry this one across the red, across the blue, into the zone. Sharrock waits up along the half wall, throws one across. Kongursky over. Shot on Swerzinski goes wide. Kongursky shot. Scores! Greensburg Salem leads 1-0 on the power play. Mikey Kongursky with the goal. 14:01 remaining. Greensburg Salem student section is here, loud and proud. 14:01 remaining. Greensburg Salem leading 1-0 on a power play goal by Mikey Kongursky. Kohler will step in, and it'll be one back. Watson across. Around, Kohler couldn't get to it, so Dieter will pick it up. Dieter across, passes it over for Kongursky, looking for two. The shot on by Falk goes wide. Outley at the point will dump this one down behind the net. Falk will chase it down. Falk gets hit in the corner, up to Kohler. Kohler passes it for Watson. Watson coming out of the zone, passes this one out. Outley will take it. Outley will dump this one back along the boards for Kongursky. They'll regroup. Watson over for Will Watson. Jack and Will, another pair of brothers for me out here. Outley behind the net. Around, it'll be picked up and dumped up. Back for Watson. Jack Watson loses it, and it'll be outside of the zone. Sharrock couldn't get to it, so it will be picked back up by Watson and dumped in. Kohler will chase it in. Outley will get there first. Dinkel couldn't collect it, so it goes outside the zone. Watson will chase it down. Will Watson passes this one back into the zone. 12:42 remaining in the period. It'll be picked up by Salem. Carrying it out is Addison. Addison. It'll be around. Crotein will take it behind the net. Ty, pressure on him. Sharrock all over Max Modrovich, and it comes out for Vasbinder. Vasbinder's shot goes behind. Will be picked up in the corner by Quaker Valley, kept in by Kiesel. Vasbinder goes to the half wall, picked up by Sharrock. 2-on-1 develops. Here comes Salem into the zone. Sharrock shot save. Booterbaugh. 12:09 remaining first period. 1-0 Greensburg Salem leads. Kushner will step in with Vasbinder, and it'll be one back to Kiesel. Vasbinder will hold on to it. Gets hit from behind, picked up by Kushner. He waits, thinks about it. It gets picked up and helped out at the point by Swerzinski and kept out. New York will carry it. Into the zone, Quaker Valley goes. Back around and behind. Modrovich gets hit by Kushner on half wall. Swarzinski drops one back. Watson shot. Tip goes around just wide of the net on Gonzalez starting tonight. Shot on by Modrovic. Back up to the point, and it's cleared on. Tipped by Modrovic. Once again, they go around. Quaker Valley scores! It's going to go off the stick of Jace Vasbinder, and it'll be 1-1 here. Just an innocent little tap on net, and Quaker Valley gets on the board. 11:21 remaining in the first period. Center will be won by Quaker Valley and back in. Goes around, cleared Falk up off Kongursky. Kongursky into the zone. He'll wait. Shot goes wide of the net. Falk can't get to it, so it'll be picked up and carried out by Ben McHenry. They'll regroup in front of us. McHenry carries it in. McHenry gets around, pass back for D'Antonio. D'Antonio couldn't get to it, so it goes back and cleared out past Kronk, and it'll go length, and Watson will have to chase it down. 10:47 remaining in the first. 1-1 is your score here at Kirk Nevin Arena. I'm Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here on Berg Hockey Night, Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, live hockey from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, on 10-Band TV and Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. Carter Sherrock steps in. Back to the point, Kiesel. Back out of the zone, he'll have to regroup. Has Watson across, instead goes forward. Swarzinski will dump that one and look at past Sherrock. Into the zone, dumped in front by the Lions, and it'll be held on to by Buderbaugh. 10:32 remaining in the first. Face off one, and it'll be picked up and carried out by Coleman Carey. Carey into the zone. Shot save made by Gonzalez. Watson waits, throws one around. They're knocked down. A penalty coming up against Salem. Looks like it's going to be Addison with a cross check. 10:15 remaining. Quaker Valley will head to the power play. .41 White. A roughing minor. Up, two minors here. They got Luke Dieter and Hunter Webb. One for a cross check, one for a rough, and it'll be a 5-on-3 here for Quaker Valley. Grouping back around. Up it goes to the point. Will Watson looks for the chop in front. He had Max Modrovic, but he couldn't finish up the play. Goes back up past Kiesel and it'll be cleared out. 10:04 remaining in the period. 1:47 on the pair of minors to Greensburg Salem. Full 5-on-3 here for the goal. The Quakers. York will dump it in. Go around Outley. Throws one around all the way up for Will Watson. Watson up at the point. Dumps one down. Finds Modrovic. Waits. Behind there he goes. Modrovic up for Kiesel. Doesn't get enough on that one. Kiesel has to regroup, take it back to the back. Modrovic in the near corner. Waits up to Kiesel. Kiesel across. Shot on by Watson. Scores! That'll be Will Watson with the goal. And 9:29. Once again, we are recording this, so if there is a little bit of a lag, it will be rebroadcast. Kohler will step in with Kushner. 5-on-4 now for Quaker Valley. It'll be one back to Watson. Watson for Kiesel. Kiesel picks up the puck, throws one up for Carey. Coming across McHenry. McHenry loses his footing, and out in comes Ty. Ty loses the puck to McHenry behind. McHenry will dump this one up for Watson. Will Watson will pass this one across for Kiesel. Right in front of us. Carey waits, comes across, and picked up by Kohler. Into the zone they go, McHenry. McHenry. Kohler can't hold on to it. A lot of stick checks going on. Kiesel's there, and we have ourselves a hooking call coming up. It's going to be against Kohler, and we will go 4-on-4. .40 seconds on a 4-on-4 here coming up. Let's see where they throw the face-off. All the way down. (2-1) is your score. Quaker Valley leading Greensburg Salem. Ty will step in with Fassbinder. Sorry. Back around, Kiesel will pick it up. Kiesel throws one over for Watson. Watson all the way up for Kiesel coming into the zone. He tips it around to himself. Kiesel will chase it down in the near corner. As Modrovich in front. Kiesel waits up for Watson. Watson shot blocked. It'll be picked up by Kushner and carried out. Kushner for Ty. Ty back into his own zone, burns a little bit of time. 15 seconds remaining in the first mile. And they come. Outley will dump that one in. 7 seconds to go before a minute 20 on the power play for Greensburg Salem. Watson will just dump this one out the length of the ice, and we'll have a power play coming up for Salem into the near corner. Swarzinski passes it out. It'll be picked up and carried across. Salem on the advantage. They'll have to regroup back in their own zone. Gonzalez over for Swarzinski. He'll wait behind. He'll leave this one for Kushner. Sorry, Sharrock. Back across. It goes to Sharrock on the give and go. Webb will keep it in. Good play by Hunter Webb. Goes down. Webb pounces around. It'll be picked up and carried out. It'll be carry. 48 seconds remaining in the advantage. It'll be shot on by Quaker Valley, and Kushner will take it. Kushner looked like he was going to leave it for Sharrock, but takes it himself. Kushner into the zone. Kushner waits, thinks about it, throws one across. Kingerski gets stuck in his skates. Had an opportunity, couldn't finish it up. Kingerski just waits, brings it back up to the top of the circles. Across, nice pass there for Sharrock. Shot on, save made, rebound back to Sharrock. 22 seconds remaining in the advantage. Greensburg Salem getting it underway here. Shot on, goes back out to the point. Swarzinski will dump this one for Sharrock. Carter Sharrock will take this one to the top of the circles. Throws one across for Kingerski once again in the skates. 58 seconds, 3 seconds to go on the power play. Bringing it in is Kingerski, end of the advantage. They'll go 6:51 remaining in the period. They'll throw on, it'll be bounced in the air, and Buderbaugh will glove it out of midair. 6:45 remaining. 2-1, Quaker Valley leads. We're back at even strength. Only one goal for Quaker Valley on that 5-on-3, then a 4-on-4, then a 5-on-4 for Greensburg Salem. Now we're back to full strength. Back around it goes, bounces off Kiesel. We'll just tap this one out. Luke Dieter will get it. Back for Modrovich. Brings it in. Max Modrovich shot blocked. Goes back to the corner, picked up and cleared out. Watson waits, dumps this one up, and it'll be picked up and carried in by Bassbinder. He'll carry it across, looks for the long shot. Modrovich takes it, blockered off into the corner by Gonzalez. They'll battle in the near wall. Big hit along by Falk. They'll regroup. Back behind it goes Colin York. He'll battle off with Noah Outley. It'll be York getting the better of that one, and it'll be Outley getting it on the dump-in attempt. Back around, Case and Ty will take it back up. Watson takes it on the point. Watson lays a hit on Dieter at the point, and it'll be cleared up and out. It'll go the length of the ice, and we will have an icing call. 5:43 remaining in the first. McHenry will step in with Carter Sharrock. It'll be one back to Salem, and it'll be cleared out. It'll be cleared the length of the ice, and we'll have another icing call. 5:35 remaining in the first. Going back down, McHenry steps in with Sharrock once again. Wood back by Sharrock, picked up by Addison, and it'll be cleared out. Hunter Webb will get this one on the tap, but it's going to be picked up by McHenry on a misplay. Webb will battle back with Watson. It'll be picked around by Salem. Webb has to let it go. It'll be picked up by Addison at the point. Addison pounces this one out for Hunter Webb. It'll go back down for Sharrock. Sharrock looking for Webb, comes across. Outley couldn't get to it, so he'll have to regroup, and it'll be picked up and carried out by McHenry. Kingerski battles with him. So that's Swerzinski will battle with him. Up Sharrock, back across. It'll be picked up, and Wells will play catch with Watson, and Watson will just dump this one into the zone. Swerzinski over for Addison, back to Swerzinski. He'll pass this one the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. 4:42 remaining in the first. Face-off coming to the left of the junior netminder Gonzalez. Kingerski steps in and wins the face-off. It'll be cleared back out, kept by Quaker Valley. Coming in and falling down on it. Kennewick couldn't finish the play. They'll get tied up behind. Playing it was Kingerski, and it'll go back out for Kiesel. They'll clear up the point. Dieter leaves it. Kiesel around. Finds Crotein. Crotein will behind the net. Back around, Kiesel. Back up to the point. Dinkle will keep it in. He'll just dump that one down behind the net. Looking for Ferris. Bryce Ferris throws one across for Dinkle. Tipped in front on the backhand shot. Save made. Kingerski was robbed on that one. Outley. Shot low. On, and Booterball will hold on to it. 3:48 remaining in the first. 2-1 is your score. Kingerski had an opportunity on a backhand. Unfortunately, it was real low in his skates. He wasn't able to get all of the stick on it. Up Quaker Valley throws this one around. Watson. Will Watson will lose that one. Falk in the slot. Picked up by York. York gets hit along the boards. He'll separate the puck momentarily. He'll get it back. York dumps this one up. Modrovich. The slot looking for Vasbinder. Couldn't play it. They'll regroup back to York. York up and carried out. And Greensburg Salem tie. Gets tied up, and that's a penalty coming up against Quaker Valley. Coming around, it'll be kept in by Addison. Addison throws one in behind. It's going to be touched by Quaker Valley, and there's no call. They're calling offside on that one. Back around, and it'll be a hit along the boards. Back in it goes behind. Jack finding Vastbinder, and it'll come back out of the zone. Swerzinski picked up by Kushner. Shot on, and it'll be picked up by Addison. Addison waits, comes in around into the near corner. Addison waits, gets hit by Vasbinder. Addison. Webb comes in to help them out. It'll be picked up. Up for Kushner. Kushner is able to take the puck. Top of the slot. Shot low. Booterball couldn't play it. Back down it goes and cleared out by all the sticks on the length of the ice. Icing is the call. 2:04 remaining in the first. I wasn't sure what the arm was up for. I thought the initial one was a penalty. I guess not. Face-off one, carry all the way out. Opportunity here. Quaker Valley. They'll regroup. McHenry gets hit behind. Up by Kohler. Knocked down by Sharrock. Oh, McHenry's shot high and just over Gonzalez. Here it comes back out. Webb. Kohler gets it though. Kohler's shot just wide of the net. Goes back into the near wall. Webb regroups. He'll go around McHenry. Around for Chirac. Carter Chirac out, and Hunter Webb will just dump this one into the zone. 1:18 remaining in the period. Icing is the call. 2-1 is your score. Quaker Valley leading. Face-off coming up to the right, to the left of Tristan Gonzalez and cleared up. Goes past Luke Dieter and will go back into the zone. Luke Dieter and Hunter Webb tied for the lead in points on this squad with 7 apiece in those 4 games. First period is almost up, less than a minute to go. And they come. Greensburg Salem's Outley, the captain. Passes it out. He does get the puck in the neutral zone. Noah Outley waits, throws one on the backhand to Rock Dieter. Dieter loses the puck. Back out for Kennewick. Tries to give this one Vasbinder. It'll go back around. Vasbinder back up for D'Antonio. And Crotein will have to regroup. 29 seconds to go into period. Crotein across. D'Antonio. D'Antonio will just dump that one around. We picked up past Dieter, and out it comes for Vasbinder. Across for Kiesel. Kiesel into the zone. Going around, Dinkel behind the net. Luke Dinkel gets muscled off by Kiesel. Throws it through the crease, almost bounced one off of Gonzalez there. It goes the length of the ice, and they're going to let that one go for an icing call with 2 seconds remaining, 1 second remaining on the clock. They'll drop the puck ceremoniously, and we should reach the end of the first. They do pull Booterbaugh, so it'll be an attempt here for 6 players with 1 second remaining. Face-off will be to the right of Gonzalez, 6-on-5. Try to win that one forward, and that'll be the end of the first period here at Kirk-Nevin Arena with your score. Quaker Valley 2, Greensburg Salem 1. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Night, Berg Hockey Live from Kirk-Nevin Arena on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10band.tv. We'll be back with the second period after this.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
All right, we're back here for the second period. Carter Chirac will step in with Jace Vasbinder. Face-off will be won back by Quaker Valley. Into the zone, they'll pass it around Modrovich for Vasbinder. Vasbinder's shot, save made, rebound comes across. York was coming down on it, but Greensburg Salem able to get to it temporarily before Modrovich's shot goes high and wide. Vasbinder past Kiesel, and it goes the length. Icing is the call, 16:40 remaining in the second. Face-off coming up to the left of Gonzalez. On back Swerzinski. Waits, or Addison, I'm sorry, back to Swerzinski. Back up, Addison, carrying it out of the zone, has Vasbinder on him, gets hit in the wall. Back around, Watson. Jack Watson throwing one around, finds Max Modrovich. It'll be picked up by Basbinder directly in front of us. Carter Sharrock will take it, and he'll just dump this one in to the near corner, the far corner. Round picked up and shot on by Greensburg. Salem, Basbinder, and Webb tying it up behind the cage. Regrouping, and Kiesel dumps this one out for Outley. Noah Outley across, finds Luke Dieter, but it'll be picked off by Kiesel. And Jake Kiesel around it goes out. Picked up by Carter Sharrock on the run around, but it'll have to be Will Watson. Noah Outley stops that one. Dieter and Watson behind the net. It'll be cleared on and picked up by Kingerski. Pass it out, and it'll be Will Watson carrying it out. Watson dumps this one in behind Gonzalez. Watson and Outley, the captains, will go at it in the corner. Falk leaves this one up. It's going to be tipped back, and Dieter will pick it up. He'll dump it and get a line change. Picked up by Booterbaugh, who just dumps this one up a half wall. Picked up and out for Outley. 15:02 remaining in the second. Cleared outside the zone. Watson. Look around. And it'll be cleared up past as Klingensmith was all over him. Addison, a little bit of pressure there from Carey. Addison and Carey battling in front of the benches. Klingensmith will carry it in the zone. We'll wait, tipped one around, will get it back to himself. Watson rubs him out in the corner. Picked up and carried by Quaker Valley up. Sawyer Crotein throws it up. Noah Kennewick just into the zone and behind. Picked up by Swerzinski. He passes it off for Sharrock. For Kushner. Kushner. Back behind. Picked up by Booterbaugh. Be Hunter Webb. Oh, sorry. That was Bryce Ferris getting to that one. Swerzinski. Back to Kushner. Kushner's shot. Save made. Goes back into the half wall. D'Antonio will dump this one up. And they'll fight for it. Coming back out. Opportunity here for the Quakers. In comes Kushner. Kushner. Back to the half wall. Up along. They were getting a line change, so they didn't want to touch it. There might have been an extra couple players out there. Gonzalez passes it up. It'll be cleared up by Dinkel. Out it goes for Hunter Webb. Webb leaves it. Kushner. Shot low as we tipped and out. 13:33 remaining in the second. 2-1. Quaker Valley still leads. Basbinder will step in with Sharrock. Over it'll go, picked up. It cleared across. Jake Watson behind the net. Looks for Will Watson. He'll go back down. Carter Sharrock will have to regroup behind the cage. And we have a penalty coming up against Quaker Valley. It's going to be a roughing call. Let's see who it is on. It's going to be on Will Watson. Watson heads off for the roughing call. 13:16 remaining in the second. We'll have our power play coming up for the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Sharrock will step in for Basbinder. It'll be cleared up past Modrovich. Down it goes. Picked up by Gonzalez. We'll pass it around. Swerzinski will carry it out. Across for Kingerski. Mikey Kingerski directly in front of us. Loses the puck. Sharrock across, finding Swerzinski. 1:36 remaining in the power play. 12:49 remaining in the period. In Swerzinski's feet, and it's going to be Modrovich coming in. Modrovich all alone. Coming in, shot, save made. Rebound, has a second opportunity at it. And Gonzalez will hold on to it. 12:37 remaining in the second. 1:22 remaining in the power play. Face-off will be coming up to the right of the Greensburg Salem net. Sharrock will step in with carry. Be won by Sharrock. Behind the net, Kongursky leaves it for Swarzynski. He'll pass this one behind Kongursky. Mikey Kongursky, the senior, will carry it up across for Kushner. Kushner finds Hunter Webb. Webb waits, throws one off of skates Kongursky right to Sharrock. Sharrock into the zone, up for Swarzynski. Back down Sharrock. Swarzynski waits, taps that one off. 12:05 remaining in the period, 47 seconds remaining in the power play. Kongursky. Shot, save made. Webb comes back down, throws one behind the net. Sharrock shot saved by Buterbaugh. Rebound. Back for Kushner. Kushner skates it back to his own stick, and it'll be picked up by Swarzynski. Kushner into the zone. Kushner waits. Picked up. Carey will just dump this one out. 20 seconds remaining in the power play on Gonzalez. They picked up. Ooh, opportunity there for Kohler. Couldn't finish it up, so it's going to go back in the near corner. 9 seconds to go in the advantage. Kongursky for the last rush for Greensburg Salem. 3. It'll be brought in, and that penalty will expire. Bring it around. They dumped in opportunity here. Vassbinder waits. Had Modrovic coming out of the box, but no call on that one. 11:02 remaining in the second. It'll be picked up at Outley, up for Ty. He said Ty tries to get around a defender, but it goes back into his own zone. Noah Outley. Up past Ty, past Welge, and it'll be an icing call. 10:46 remaining. Face-off come up to the left of the netminder, Gonzalez. Down, Modrovic and Dieter get tied up. Be picked up by Dinkel. Back down, Dieter leaves it for Outley. Outley on the backhand. It'll be cleared up, and down for Dinkel. Dinkel in a near corner. It'll be cleared out, and chasing it down is Will Watson. Up across off the tip for Outley, but it's going to be Modrovic trying to keep it into the zone. Picked up by York. York coming in. Save made. Rebound sits in the crease. It's going to be held on to by Gonzalez. 10-12 remaining in the second. Get a couple line changes here. Once again, thank you for joining me at Kirk Nevin Arena. My name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Night on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10band.tv. Live PIHL hockey. Tonight we're from Greensburg, Pennsylvania for a PIHL single A matchup. Clayton Smith will pick up the puck, throws this one across for Ferris. Jack Watson back for Kenweg. He dumped up. Swarzynski will keep it in. Swarzynski back into the near corner. A hit by Jack Watson, and a hand pass is the call. 9:46 remaining in the second. Face-off come outside the zone, directly to our left. It'll be one back by Greensburg Salem, carried in by Kushner. Kushner into the zone, throws one on. Buterbaugh just sets this one off for Kiesel. Jake Kiesel, front of the benches, into the zone. Kiesel throws one on and held on to by Gonzalez. 9:29 remaining. Shots are 12-11 in favor of the Lions. Kongursky will step in with carry. It'll be won by Coleman Carey. Around picked up for the point. Will Watson shot tipped by Kingerski. Stick fell out of his hand. It'll be dumped in front. Ooh, sneaky shot there. Looking for the number. There's a sneaky shot there by Luke Kohler. Just threw one that bounced up off the arm of Gonzalez, who almost redirected it back into the own net. 9:14 remaining in the second. Kohler steps in. Kingerski, and it'll be one back as Will Watson take it across. Dow picked up by Swarzynski for Dieter. Dieter out to Kingerski. Kingerski into the zone. Back, blocked. Carey couldn't get to it. Dieter gets around. Carey back for Falk. Kennewick waits, regroups. Penalty coming up. It'll be on Greensburg Salem. No penalty. That was just a delayed offside. Back down, carrying it in. And Carey will just put this one in behind the net. Addison touches up. 8:30 remaining in the period. Back out Kingerski. He'll just dump this one up. All the way it goes. Watson will dump it back into the zone where Kennewick was waiting for it. Kennewick. This is when Addison gets hit on the play, so Falk regroups, and Kingerski has a hard time with that one. Back it goes. Coming in, shot on, and glove down on the Kohler shot. And Gonzalez with another save. 8:02 remaining in the second. 2-1, Quaker Valley leading here at Kirk Nevitt Arena. Face-off won by Quaker Valley. They picked up, and Ty dumps it in. Nice play to get it up to the point. Webb couldn't control it, though. It was a nice pass by Ty. Modrovic back into the zone. Modrovic is offside. He needs to regroup. Back out they go. Hunter Webb across. Sharrock up for Kiesel. Modrovic and York. York's going to carry it across and dump it in. At Vassbinder, picked up by Outley. Noah Outley passes this one off of a stick of Hunter Webb. Kiesel and Webb go into the ball. It'll be picked up by Sharrock. Back down, shot on, just wide. Rebound goes into the corner. Carter Sharrock up for Noah Outley. Outley leaves one down. Sharrock. Webb ruffles his feathers, and it'll be Outley trying to keep it in, but it wasn't able to hold it. Was Vassbinder. Vassbinder into the zone. And it throws it off of one of the Latrobe signs up here, the banners they have. For the, I think that one went off of the 2008-2009 undefeated season team, led by Dan Ritter, the head coach of that squad. And that's an out of play if you hit any of the banners in the center here. Face off one back for Outley. Outley across Ferris. Loses the puck, and it's going to come out for Kushner. Kushner waits. Ferris falls. Kronk. Everybody falling everywhere here. Back down D'Antonio. D'Antonio will just dump this one back out. Picked up by Jack Watson. Tipped by Kushner. It'll regroup. Back down. McHenry carries it in. McHenry loses the puck. Ferris. Ferris back for Kushner. Getting a little bit more physical as it goes. Back it goes out. D'Antonio out of the zone. Dumps this one down behind. Outley up for Ferris. They'll battle in the near wall. Come back behind the net. It'll go back into the near corner. Be picked up. D'Antonio will just pass this one up. And down it goes. Ben McHenry, muscled off by Kushner. At the point, Kennewick couldn't get to it. Jack shoots it. Back down for Watson. Will Watson throws one through the crease. Jack Watson chasing this one down and along the walls. Dumps it in. They picked up behind Noah Outley. Outley with Kennewick all over him. Back, Carey. Carey goes around the referee, back in front, nobody home. Kushner on the backhand and cleared. Booterball will come out to collect that puck and throws this one up for Will Watson. Watson passes this one out, trying to find Carey, and it'll be an icing call. 5:25 remaining in the second period. 2-1 still as Quaker Valley leads Greensburg Salem. Kohler steps in with Kushner. Sharrock. Sharrock gets the puck on the half wall. Sharrock over looking for Addison. Addison waits, dumps one down, gets hit. It'll be passed out for Sharrock. Sharrock across. Wierzinski couldn't play it. Kongursky gets the puck. Kongursky back up to the point. Addison shot blocked, picked up by Kohler. Kohler gets around the defender. It'll be Addison going across. Shot on by Carey. Goes back down. Carey battles off Kennewick. Back down. Addison will get it. They'll go down along the half wall, and it'll be cleared up by Kongursky and out. Jake Kiesel to the half wall. Wierzinski. Ty will jump this one into the zone. It'll be picked up by Kennewick. Kennewick up across, and Ty will try to tip this one out. It'll stay in the zone. Picked up. Sharrock over for Kongursky. Kongursky throws one up, finding Sharrock. Sharrock shot blocked by Watson. Rebound comes back out, bounces up off the boards. Quaker Valley trying to get it out of the zone. Outley, nice shot, tipped by the Quakers. Back down it goes. It'll be Kushner. Kongursky taking that puck, tried to pass it over to Outley. Outley does get it, looks for the shot, but it's going to be blocked. Outley on the backhand. It's going to make it through. It'll be Kushner. Kushner in the near wall. Waits, comes to the top of the circles. Kushner, shot, high and around. Outley, circle, shot, blocked by Kennewick. Kennewick will get it back out to Outley. Passes it over for Dieter. It'll be dumped down. Will Watson in the near corner. Back up to the point. Outley tips one down, looking for Dieter below the circles. Back up for Outley. Outley shot tipped nicely, goes over the glove of Booterball. That was a tip by Webb. Back out to the far point. They picked up, and coming into the zone is Quaker Valley. No penalty on the play for York, as York gets taken down going to the net. Coming in is Kushner. Kushner on the backhand save made, held on to by Booterball. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1 is your score. Nice little back and forth between the two squads. Face-off will come to the right. Landon Booterball. It'll be one and attempt to be held in by Wierzinski. Addison will have to with a little Modrovich all over him. Picked up by Ty. Jason Ty going into the zone. Ty gets hit, ran along the boards by Vassbender, and they'll still go at it in front of the bench. Back down they go. McHenry almost put him into the bench. McHenry waits, throws one across, almost gets picked by Sharrock, but it'll be Kiesel. Kiesel into the zone. Kiesel shot, low, save made, rebound. Modrovich couldn't get to it, goes back behind. Kiesel, back for Modrovich. Up to the point. It'll be picked up by Jack Watson. Watson battles it off, and it goes down into behind the net for McHenry. McHenry to Vassbender. A big hit by Addison. Sharrock goes onto it. Under two to go in second here. We'll go back. Vassbender thrown in front, and nobody home. Picked up by Ty. He'll just dump this one out. It'll be chased down. No ice on the play as Booterball comes out. We get a line change. Booterball almost loses that puck. It comes back across. Vassbender into the zone. Vassbender shot. Glove save by Gonzalez. Broken stick for the sophomore from Quaker Valley. 1:35 to go in the second. Face-off coming up to the left of Tristan Gonzalez. Kohler will step in with Kushner. Hunter Webb can't hold on to it, so Kushner will take it and dumps this one out to Dieter. Luke Dieter throws one on net. It's gloved by Booterbaugh. 1:25 to go in the second. We'll have a face-off to the left. Of the Quaker Valley junior. Gonna keep Luke Dinkle on. Aldi comes over to help. It'll go back across. Dinkle gets it on to Hunter Webb. Hunter Webb throws one across looking for Luke Dieter. It'll go back out. Carey. Got a stick in the middle of the ice. Up by Welch. Welch into the zone. Outley. It's muscled off. Kushner comes in to help. Outley up for Webb. Under a minute to go here in the period. It'll go out for Luke Dieter. Dieter, one of the co-scoring leaders on this squad, coming into this game, and he'll throw one on that Booterbaugh has a half a second of a hard time getting to, but he was able to collect the rebound and hold on to it. 51 seconds remaining before the ice cut. Face-off coming up to the left. The net. Chirac will step in with Vasbinder. Back across for Outley. Outley waits, loses the puck. It's going to come outside the zone. Modrovic can't get to it. A little bit of help, and it was offside barely as they were just coming across the line as the puck crossed. 41 seconds remaining in the second. Face-off will be directly to our left. Face-off one back to Outley. Outley will take the puck up and cleared in. And it'll be offside, 25 seconds remaining. Vasbinder will step in with Chirac. It'll be one back. Swarzinski dumps this one in for Hunter Webb. Webb with Kennewick. Sorry, with Sawyer Crotein. That'll go back up and cleared out. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Picked up Outley, will dump this one up off the stick of York. Picked up by Kushner. Chirac. 2 seconds remaining, throws one on, and it's going to be the end of the second period here with the score. Quaker Valley 2, Greensburg, Salem 1. We'll be back with your third period after this.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle pepper.
Ah, look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Well, period number 3 coming up here at the Kirk Nevett Arena. Greensburg Salem trailing Quaker Valley 2-1. Kevin Quinn's squad has looked strong on the puck in this one after a couple really early good opportunities for Greensburg Salem. Lyndon Buderbaugh, the starter, has really stepped up. For the Quakers on the opposite side, Tristan Gonzalez has looked good. Just a couple really nice shots by the Quakers got past him. Greensburg Salem trailing a little bit in this one in almost all the categories except for physicality. They do have a shots advantage in this one, but if quality shots were a thing in this, you probably notice that a little bit more towards Quaker Valley. Great opportunities for the Quakers here, but only holding on to a 2-1 lead as we go into the last 17 of the contest. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Night. Berg Hockey live PIHL hockey on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10band.tv. Thank you for joining me from the east side of the city. We'll regroup. It'll be Vesbinder stepping in with Chirac. Open up the period, and 17 minutes of time. We are underway here as Addison will take the puck, dump it into the zone. Back behind, Buderbaugh stops it. Kongursky with a little bit of pressure up along. Chirac can't get to it. Ty leaves it around. Back down, Modrovic out to the point. Kongursky keeps it in. Kept in Chirac to the slot. Addison couldn't get to it. Opportunity coming the other way. Vasbinder will chase it down. It'll be brought in. He'll lose the puck as Jace Vasbinder goes back down. Who's on one leg. Throws this one across. Kept in and thrown on by Quaker Valley behind. It'll be picked up. And a cross behind the neck. Modrovic looking for it. Up for Kiesel. Jace Kiesel across. Loses and escapes a Crotein opportunity coming the other way. Case and tie across. Kongursky already with one. Throws one on the cage. Back down. Modrovic can't get to it. Kongursky does knock it down. Kongursky into the zone. Shot save made. Buderbaugh around. It'll be picked up and carried out by Vasbinder. He'll take the puck and throw this one the length of the ice. 15:57 remaining in the third. It'll be Noah Outley around for Luke Dinkel. Dinkel loses the puck. Oh, and knocked down on a hit by Kushner. Was Kenoweg. It'll go back around and picked up. This will be Jack Watson over for Will Watson. It's going to be turned over to Dieter. Dieter coming in, but Buderbaugh will dump this one into the point. Well, runs into a player. Behind it goes Luke Kohler. Kohler coming into the zone back behind Outley. They'll come across. Carey can't get to it, so Dinkel will bounce this one up to the half wall where Webb will collect it. Webb across for Kushner. Kushner looking for Dieter. It goes past his stick all the way down. Jack Watson will collect. They'll have a little bit of a challenge there from Outley. They'll regroup. A little bit of pizzazz in the play here for Greensburg Salem, but Watson will take the puck and dump this one in. Will Watson into the corner. Back down Falk. It'll be picked up. Kushner. Kushner leaves it for Swarzynski. Swarzynski waits, dumps this one past McHenry, and it'll go back out. It'll be picked up by Das Sandero. D'Antonio throws this one in. He'll be blocked. D'Antonio throws one to the slot. Opportunity for Kronk. Couldn't get to it. And here comes Chirac the other way. Chirac across center, across the blue. Tries to drop one for Falk. There were too many black shirts to beat. It'll bounce around. Falk leaves it. Chirac does get to it. He's got an opportunity shot just wide of the net. Goes up Swarzynski at the point. He'll backhand it down. Back down Chirac. Chirac throws one into the slot. Opportunity on the backhand. And it's going to be picked up by Falk. Chirac separates the puck there. He comes around, does get around 2 defenders up for Falk. Falk's shot goes up, bounces in the middle. Booterball will just glove that one out in center field and hold on to it. 14:01 remaining in the third period. 2-1 still your score, with Greensburg Salem applying a little bit more pressure than you saw in the early parts of this contest. It's only a 1-goal game here. If you've noticed the last couple games we have called, they have all been going into it with multi-goal leads into the third, which have evaporated for the most part, making it an interesting third period. Back down, picked up, and cleared up. Outley gets the puck. Down it'll be Hunter Webb losing it. Vasbinder behind, around, looking for York. Vasbinder will leave that for York. York carries it out, up for Modrovic. He tips this one around, goes in behind the net. Noah Outley on the backhand, throws one up. Kiesel doesn't get that one. Modrovic does get it on a turnover and held on to. Rebound comes out, and net comes off. A little bit of pressure in front of the net. 2 players go in, knock the net off. 13:29 remaining in the third. 2-1 is your score. Asbinder will step in with Chirac. It'll be 1 back to Addison. Addison gets knocked off his skates. It'll be Modrovic throwing one up to the front. And Chirac doesn't get out of the zone yet, but working on it. Throws it across Swerzinski. Swerzinski, nice pass to get it to Ty. Ty into the zone, loses the puck. York backs this one out for Modrovic. It'll be picked up. Ty will dump that one back into the zone. The length. 13:01 remaining in the regulation here. 2-1, Quaker Valley leading. Swerzinski can't keep it in. It goes off of a tip. It's not going to be an icing call here. Addison chases it down with Modrovic, and he'll lose the puck to Vasbinder. Across it goes Ty. Ty out of the zone. Brings it in. Ty, shot wide of the net. Goes back down, up to the point. Picked up Modrovic outside. It'll be Carey coming the other way. Carey into the zone. Waits, throws one across, nobody home. Kohler across for Kennewick, can't finish up the play. Outley gets it and carries it out. Noah Outley. Wait, back to Webb. Hunter Webb will leave this one up. Noah Outley throws one, bounces it off. Kiesel tips one around. Luke Dieter going to the wall with Kennewick. It'll be Hunter Webb dropping this one behind. Dieter's shot, save made by Booterbaugh. Webb gets an extra stick in there, but it'll be held on to, and a face-off coming up to the right of the junior netminder. 12:03 remaining in the third period. Kushner will step in here with Kohler. Back out. Dinkel throws this one up. Kushner's shot, glove save by Booterbaugh, who has been nothing short of stellar in this contest so far. 11:58 to go. We'll have another face-off. Down, it'll be picked up, and Jack Watson loses the puck. It goes back behind for Will Watson. Kushner's there. Dieter throws one in front. Oh, right there was Webb, but couldn't get to it. Outley couldn't finish the play. It goes back up. It'll bounce around a little bit. Carey will have to let this one go, and Outley will get it in front of us. It'll bounce up off of a couple players, end up with Kushner. He'll dump this one in over the referee. Will Watson will collect it across. It goes for Carey. Carey comes in around the defenders, 1-on-2. Carey, a little bit of help there from Kohler. Back behind it goes Dinkel. Luke Dinkel in the near corner. Waits back down. Up and around for Hunter Webb. Thinks about it, throws one through. Nice pass over to Kushner through a little bit of traffic. He had to wait that one and thread the needle. Kushner gets around one defender, throws one up along the boards, finds Swerzinski. Swerzinski waits, throws one on a tip. Rebound opportunity comes back. D'Alessandro will just dump this one the length of the ice. Oh, sorry, D'Antonio. We'll have an icing call. 10:54 remaining in the third. D'Alessandro plays for South Fayette. Sometimes you see so many players and so many names that things just move a little bit more natural. Vesbender will step in with Chirac. It'll be one back. Cleared around by Kiesel. York. Down kept in by Greensburg Salem. Out it comes Liam Welch. Welch will have to regroup back down for Kiesel. Chirac with the pressure makes him dump it around. Goes out, Modrovic. Ty tries the pressure there. One thing you're seeing the change with Greensburg Salem, a little bit more pressure on the blue lines on the Quaker Valley exit. They can't get out of the zone with the pressure. Mikey Kingerski coming down. And Ty across. Chirac. Back up to the point, Swarzinski, and he's going to lose an opportunity coming to Modrovic. Addison on his horse. Addison comes in, nice play to get around a defender. And coming out, Kiesel will get it outside the zone. It'll be dumped back in. York. Swarzinski. Across, picked up by Addison. Addison passes it out for Kingerski. Mikey Kingerski leaves it. Chirac into the zone, nicely onside. Across, finding Kingerski. Kingerski, circle, shot, blocked out. 9:45 remaining. Another face-off coming up to the left. Landon Booterbaugh, the junior netminder. Kushner will step in here with Kohler. We won back to Falk. Falk's shot tipped around, goes across, picked up by McHenry. McHenry will try to leave it. For Kohler, it does come outside the zone. Dinkel, hard time playing it half a second, and Kushner gets it on the pass. They'll have to regroup, throws one across, looking for Outley. Outley on the far wall, gets the puck. Throws one that goes out of play. 9:27 to go. Kushner steps in with Kohler. Webb waits. Will pedal down low. It'll bounce up in the air. Falk can't get to it. Watson with that one. Around, dumped out. And it'll be picked up. Coming the other way is McHenry. Ben McHenry into the zone. Down, thrown across. Nobody home. Falk couldn't get to it, so it'll have to be picked up and up to the point. Will Watson along the half wall. Goes past McHenry, and it'll be picked up by Webb across for Falk. Falk coming out of the zone. Falk in front of us. Throws one on net. Save made and out. 8:46 remaining faceoff coming to the left of Landon Booterbaugh. 20-14 are the shots now in favor of the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Chirac will step in here. Vesbender goes around Modrovic. Modrovic across for York, and he'll bounce around. Addison can't get to it. It'll be Kiesel dumping this one into the zone. Swarzinski around for Addison. They'll regroup down low. Addison gets the puck. He's going to wait behind his net, set up the offense. Addison comes out. Head of steam. Addison up for Chirac. Chirac throws one back, and it's going to be Addison throwing on an opportunity here for Greensburg Salem. Couldn't finish the play up. Addison down low for a defender. It's going to be Swarzinski. Couldn't get full wood on the stick. Opportunity there. Oh, big play. That was Bryce Ferris with an opportunity with a tip in front. Goes wide, and the net goes back down. Jack Watson back for Ferris behind the net. Tips one up, gets hit. It's going to be picked up and helped out there by Kingerski. Swarzinski comes down to help. Swarzinski throws one on net, and it's gloved down by Booterbaugh. 7:41 remaining, third period. We'll have another face-off inside the Quaker Valley zone. Kingerski will step in with Kohler. Back up, Dinkle's shot. Goes off the skate of Ty. Really back down, Dieter couldn't get to it. So to be cleared out by Quaker Valley. Dieter into the zone. Watson hold on to it. Carey. Back out for Dinkle. Ty will have to regroup. Takes it back through the neutral zone. Passes it for Outley. Outley up to Dieter. Dieter into the circle. Shot. Blocked out and held on to. And out of play, I'm sorry. 7:13 remaining in the third period. Two-1 is your score. Quaker Valley leading Greensburg Salem. Once again, my name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Night, Berg Hockey Live on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10man.tv. Thank you for joining me here from Kirk Nevin Arena for a PIHL Single A matchup in the east side of the city. Couple different players out there. Masbinder will step in here with Chirac. Webb shot off the faceoff's blocked. Back out past Kushner. It's going to come outside the zone. Opportunity here. McHenry's going to come in. He has York. McHenry throws one up. It's going to be blocked by Swarzinski on the pass. Kushner will take it behind the net. Chase Kushner. Out. Gets around a couple defenders. Kushner comes in. Oh, gets the last second, gets the puck taken off his stick. Swarzinski's going to steal this one. It's going to go to the slot. Chirac shot, tipped in outside. Back down. They picked up by Kiesel and cleared out. Outley can't get to it. No ice on the play. Oh, it is an ice on the play. I heard no ice, no ice. I fell for that one. 6:33 remaining icing. We'll have a face-off down low. Chirac will step in with Kohler. Face off one by Quaker Valley. Kedeweg comes into the zone. Throws one across, tips one off for Kohler. Puts it on net, it's going to be cleared up. Oh, Outley almost misplayed that one off of his own cage. Back for Watson, goes past Jack. It's going to tip off somebody. They're going to call this an icing call. 6:12 remaining in the third. It was a close call. I couldn't see it from this angle. I didn't know if it actually touched the defender or not. It did not. So offensive face-off for the Quakers up by 1, 6:12 to go. Basbinder will step in here with Chirac. It'll be one back by Chirac for Addison. Up for Webb. Hunter Webb will dump this one out of the zone. Chirac looking for the tip out, but it stays in. Addison goes in behind. Addison on the backhand, out for Watson. Watson across. Addison back over. Modrovic across. York, nice tip play there. Basbinder just tipped this one over for York, and it was a nice play to get it over, and it'll be Watson dumping one on Swarzinski, and it's going to be an injured player. Nope, it looked like it was going to be. Kushner coming the other way. Kushner for Chirac for Kushner. Save made, rebound. Oh, there was a stick somewhere in there, and it got blocked. And here comes Quaker Valley the other way. Golden opportunity for the Golden Lions. Just could not get the puck across the line. It'll be picked up and carried up. Opportunity here for Hunter Webb. It does go over his stick, but he gets to it. Webb, wait, shot. Goes in behind. Couldn't get all of it on that. Modrovic. This is the puck. It's going to come back out. Luke Dinkle back in front of his own bench. Dinkle up for Outley. Outley up for Kushner. And it goes into the wall. It'll come back out, and Ty falls down. Back out. Bounce it out for Kingerski. Kingerski dumps this one down. Kiesel will just dump this one in on the backhand. Outley. Across it goes. Ty. Stumps this one out for Kingerski. I'm sorry, that was Klingensmith. Kingerski's going to put the pressure on that one. Ty's going to get there. He's going to dump that one in. It's going to bounce off a Quaker and back into the zone. Back down and on and held on to by Tristan Gonzalez. 4:19 remaining in the third period. 2-1 is your score here at Kirk Nevin Arena. Face-off coming up to the left of the netminder, Tristan Gonzalez, the junior. Back it goes behind. Up by Quaker Valley. That'll be Carey out for Ty. Ty's going to carry it across the blue. Shoot it in on net. Booter ball will redirect it into the far corner. Kohler up. Goes out to the point. Swarzinski gets on his horse. Back up it goes. And 5 black shirts converge on it. And it does make it across as Kohler brings this one into the zone. A little bit of pressure from the Golden Lions. Back they go. McHenry will get the puck and held on to by Gonzalez, and a face-off coming up. 3:46 remaining in the third period. 1-goal game. Quaker Valley leads. Face-off coming up to the right of the Golden Lions cage. Chirac will step in. There'll be one back around past Addison. The dump in front. York can't finish. He's going to score. The puck will end up in the net. Looks like it's going to be Modrovic getting the goal. Max Modrovic, the sophomore. And it is 3-1 Quaker Valley. It was a series of events that I couldn't exactly quantify. But the puck ended up in the cage off of a couple bounces. And it is 3-1. 3:38 remaining in regulation. Dinkel comes back in, dumps this one in front of us. Let it go on the booter ball. Back out, Modrovic. Loses the puck. It'll be picked up by Dinkel. Back around and out. It'll be dumped back in by Greensburg. Faceoff's going to come all the way back into the zone. 3:16 to go in the third. 3-1 lead here for the Quaker Valley Quakers on the road. It'll be won by Kongursky back. Outley around. Looking for Ty. Ty's going to tip it. Dieter's going to chase it down, but it's going to be Will Watson there first. Back out it goes. Dumped in. Dieter across. Is it over for Ty? Back out it goes. Kohler. Sorry, that is Welge. Comes across for Dinkel. Dinkel. Back up past Kongursky for Kennewick. They'll regroup and dumped in. It'll be dumped in by Kohler. 2:35 in regulation. Here comes Outley. Noah Outley gets around a couple defenders. He's going to skate it in himself. Outley. A little bit of pressure there. He gets hit along the boards, and he's down. Noah Outley's down. They're going to check in on Noah Outley. We'll be back momentarily.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10-Band TV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10-Band TV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
They're still attending to Outley on the ice. All right. He's back up on his skates. Scary moment as the captain went down. A little bit of pain, didn't want to get up initially. He will go back to the box to get checked out And we'll have a face-off coming up to the right of Landon Booterbaugh. And a penalty coming up to Quaker Valley. So we will get a power play for the Golden Lions. .220 remaining in regulation, 2 minutes on a power play for Greensburg Salem. They need 2 goals here. Twos are wild. Let's see what we can do here. Sharrock steps in with Vasbinder. It'll be one back. Cross. Kingarski, shot, blocked across Sharrock. Up to the point. It'll be Swarzinski. Back down, Carter Sharrock. Has Kingarski. Waits for it, tops the slot. Shot tipped across, stays down low. Back Swarzinski. Across for Kingarski. A little bit further out. He'll regroup. Dumps this one in, but it's going to be picked up and cleared out by Quaker Valley and in the net. And it's going to be a goal for the Quakers from all the way down. It looks like it's going to be Jake Kiesel with the goal. 1:54 remaining. It's 4-1. Jake Kiesel just fired one from his own circles that ended up in the cage. A shorthanded goal at 1:54 of the third period, and that should bearing a major comeback by the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Back over corner. Kushner on the half wall. Waits, throws one up. They do pull the goaltender again. Kingarski down low. Sharrock across for Kushner. Waits, throws one up for Kingarski for Kushner. Held up and hit, and it's going to go length of the ice, and that is going to be off the post this time. 1:14 remaining in regulation. 50 seconds remaining in the 6-on-4 with the empty cage. Down it goes Kushner. Kushner throws one across. Sure, save made, rebound, scores! It's going to be Luke Dieter, it appears, with 55 seconds remaining, and it's 4-2. Power play goal for Dieter. We're going to face off at center. Lead is cut to 2 now. Sharrock will step in with Kohler. Back down for Kingarski. Kingarski will pick the puck up, throws one across. It's going to be turned over. Kohler into the zone, scores. 5-2. 47 seconds remaining. Carry it in. It'll come back out. Oh, it's going to be picked up by McHenry. McHenry comes in, shot, block. That's a save made by Gonzalez. Modrovic is going to shoot it on, save made. Kingarski will take it. It'll be thrown out. Modrovic back down Webb. Hunter Webb out looking for Kushner. Kushner going to carry it in. Kushner coming in, loses the stick, and it's going to be a penalty shot for Kushner. We'll have a penalty shot here with 19 seconds remaining. They call the penalty shot. 5-2 is your score. We have a penalty shot for Kushner. You have to get the Quaker Valley players off the ice for the shot. Kushner coming in. Lines up. Shot save made by Booterbaugh. And we'll have a face-off at center. A face-off will be down to the left. 19 seconds remaining. 5-2 is your score. A lot happened in the last minute of this contest. 2 goals and a penalty shot. Maybe 3 goals, yeah. Back down it goes. Kennewick will take it, dump this one. It's going to go out of the zone. 11 seconds to go in regulation. And they're going to call a penalty. Call Will Watson and Kyson Ty. Oh no, they're just going to call tie. It'll be a power play for Quaker Valley. To end this contest with 8 seconds to go. Face off one back to the point. Watson's shot tipped wide. It's going to go into the corner. 4 seconds to go. It does go in front of the nets. It'll be out of play, out of time. Final score here from Kirk Nevin Arena. The Quaker Valley Quakers 5. The Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 2. I'm Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here. I'll be back in 2 weeks with more PIHL hockey. Pay attention to the broadcast page. Enjoy the remainder of your evening. Take care, guys.